What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. I'm here to do so look, I switched it up because we always do divine masculine with the karmic. I'm just going to do your twin flame with their karmic. So twin flame karmic situation, because it could be a divine feminine with the karmic. It could be a divine masculine with the karmic. So we just going to call them motherfuckers they, right? So we just gonna see what's up with they, right, with them. I do cuss in my videos, readings, give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on, okay? I do start all my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just to see what's going on with the situation. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single twin flame / karmic situation, okay? Give no fucks. Info for private readings will be below the video. Let's keep it moving, y'all. I know y'all was tripping on Pam last night, but I had to let her know. And yes, Pam went to go complain like every punk bitch does, okay? So just so you know, that's what happens when you come into the convent with mad disrespect, because there ain't nothing but respect in here, and I try to only give respect. You know what I mean? I talk a lot of shit, but it's all love, baby, okay? Let's move on. So I was asking what the situation is between your divine counterpart and their karmic person, right? So they got the Two of Swords with the Five of Cups that came out with concern. Got the Chariot with the High Honor card and Official Person. Here's the Chariot. Got the Queen of Swords with the Six of Pentacles and the main female. Now everybody gonna be looking at my nails. They gonna be dirty, y'all. I smoke that good. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Magician with the Four of Pentacles and Patty Smith. Y'all told me she's saying pissing in a river or pissing up a river. I think y'all said pissing in a river, right? That means something to me right now. Okay, so the situation with your twin flame, divine masculine or divine feminine, remember, it's just either or, whoever the fuck is with a karmic, right? This person, somebody, right? I'm gonna say your twin flame is trying to figure out what to say to this person. This could be a Cancer or air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I see Capricorn, Taurus, everybody out here. Y'all know how I am. I don't give a shit. But everybody literally came out, especially with the Magician on the table, like I always say, right? I feel like this person, whoever's with the karmic, this twin divine counterpart of yours, this person doesn't want to be with this person anymore. We all know this story, all right? With this concern card. I feel like they're more concerned about hurting this person's feelings and shit. Like, I feel like they don't want to tell them that they don't want to be with them and shit. The Chariot came out, right, with the High Honor and the Official Person. It's almost like they don't want to tell them that they feel like they'll be better off by themselves. Like, I'm a better bitch or a better dude without you. Like, how do you tell somebody that shit, right? This person is having a problem letting that person know that shit. Like, I think we're better off apart, which is what the fuck most people would say. But that's AKA I'm a better motherfucker without you. I mean, damn, like, really? Got the Queen of Swords with the Six of Pentacles here. Somebody ready to cut this shit out and stop giving to another motherfucker and give to somebody else. Cause this already too many motherfuckers in a car. So this could possibly be a four-way situation, a karmic that don't even really count, right? Then there's a karmic that kind of counts. Then there's the divine feminine and the divine masculine, right? Somebody getting cut the fuck out. Possibly two bitches is getting crumbs, or two dudes is getting crumbs, and both bitches getting cut out, right? Because the main female is standing here like she won the rose. She the fucking, or he, right, is the motherfucking bachelorette / bachelor. Like, you the motherfucker that get the rose at the end. There's only one winner, right? This person feels like they can't keep giving to too many situations. This twin, this divine counterpart part of yours. They feel like they need to figure out some shit, get what they need to get out of this shit. Four of Pentacles and the Magician. So somebody still, shit, I mean, I can't really get mad at them because I always tell people, shit, get what you need to get out of shit. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't even got shit, then this was a fucking total waste, right? Pissing in a river. Somebody realizes it. Like, I ain't just about to be pissing in the river, motherfucker. I'm gonna catch all the fish first, then I'm gonna piss in the river. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's either like, I feel like somebody's sitting around thinking like, okay, if I leave this person, right, this karmic, how, number one, what do I say? If these people live together, this person is trying to figure out what do they take and shit. Like, do I take the Keurig and leave the pods and then hope Tiffany can buy a Keurig? Or do I leave the Keurig and take the pods because, shit, I'm going to end up manifesting and getting shit on my own anyway. Remember, I'm a better motherfucker without Tiffany or Brad and shit or whoever the fuck, Josh and Dre and all these motherfuckers, right? I'm a better motherfucker without them. Somebody's sitting here trying to figure out how to divide up assets with this Six of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords too. They like, honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave the bitch. Don't just leave the bitch with a rose, okay? Don't just leave the dude with a rose. Like, dear John, right? Took everything out that motherfucker. Apartment echoing when that person come home. Somebody just don't know what to say. Somebody's still in this. There's some people that are like transitioning out of this situation. I see 3 groups. There's some people transitioning out of this situation right now. And this is like somebody that's not saying shit, but they just getting real distant, right? There's some people that actually have cut out this third party situation because I see this 2 of Swords like a pair of scissors and shit, but they still feel bad that they did it. You know what I'm saying? With the 5 of Cups and the concern card. They feel bad that they did it, but I mean, shit, they a better motherfucker without them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these are like 3 steps. Somebody's thinking of how to do that shit. Somebody's transitioning into this shit, and somebody's actually already done it. This group of divine counterparts that I'm picking up on, they are cutting some shit out. They are ready to be this official person with the High Honor card. Remember, the High Honor card to me is the God card. With the official person, that's like, to me, this is standing out as divine masculine, honestly. Like, somebody's walking into their calling. Like, I can't be that motherfucker while I'm with you, Trixie. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep hearing that while I was putting these cards down. I kept hearing that Ronald Isley. Is that the Isley brothers? Yeah, it's the Isley brothers. That Let Me Down Easy song. Somebody don't know what to say. That let me down easy. If ever you are near me. Right? That's what I keep hearing. So somebody is like, they don't want to hurt this other person's feelings, but they are ready to get the fuck on from this karmic. For sure. Like, that's all I hear. This karmic, excuse me, was already manipulative and trying to keep this person anyway. Okay, with this Magician and this 4 of Pentacles and shit. The karmic was pissing in the river the whole time and shit and telling the divine masculine, divine feminine that it was lemonade, right? Like, no, Beyonce, drink up. It's lemonade. I promise. Jay-Z loves it, right? They was already spinning shit anyway. So the fact that the divine counterpart that's with this karmic even has like some compassion and doesn't want to hurt this person's feelings, this person that's been manipulative the whole time, says a lot that this person has been pulled into their calling, right? Because normally a motherfucker would get buck and shit like, bitch, you want to fuck on chow, right? That type shit. This divine masculine or divine feminine that's with this karmic doesn't feel that way. They still don't want to hurt this person's feelings, even though they know this person is a manipulative, like, I feel like this karmic is like a manipulative, clingy person. Like, they do, this is somebody that'll call you in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying, while they know you sleeping, threatening suicide and shit. And I hate to go there, but that's like kind of what I'm picking up. Like, this karmic is an emotional wreck person. So they know how to tug at this person's heartstrings. That's why this person is like, you know, they want to let them down easy. Ronald Isley. They don't want this person to go into like a fucking just state of depression is what I'm feeling like. But I feel like it's a manipulative tactic by this karmic. Not saying that depression is a manipulative tactic, even though look, I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep it moving. We can all fucking agree to disagree in this shit, right? As far as depression goes, I believe in depression, right? What I don't believe in is that depression can be treated with medicine. I don't believe that. I believe depression is a spirit. You know what I mean? Something that you have to literally be cleansed and detoxed of. You can pop a bunch of pills and Serplexa and Mylexa and all the other shit that make you shit and sweat all motherfucking day. You happy and shit, but you a shitty, sweaty mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to be around your happy, shitty ass, right? Those are the side effects of the medicine and shit, because that can't, and it's a temporary fix. Let's say your insurance, you get your insurance canceled. What, you just got to be depressed? Like, you so dependent on some medicine? Like, that says a lot right there, G. That says a lot right there. So depression is a spirit. I feel like it can only be taken away by the Father from ascending, from doing the internal work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Realizing and facing your fears, basically. Enough about the pharmaceutical / spiritual shit, right? But that's what's up with this twin of yours, right? This person is concerned about their karmic's emotional mind state, like what they'll do or how they'll react. This person could possibly react like irrational. I feel like they could, but they know, I feel like it's not genuine every single time. Sometimes this karmic does have bad days, for sure. But they also have seen how the divine masculine / divine feminine, which I feel like this is a divine masculine, but whoever it is, that's what a karmic, they've seen how this person reacts, how concerned they get when they fucking bust a nutty on them and shit. Like, oh shit, motherfucking John just got all sympathetic and ran to my rescue and shit. Like, cool. Like, boom, got him, right? With the magician card, got him. So now I know shit, I could call John at like what, 2:30 in the morning when he ain't been answering the phone all day and be like, I'm not feeling so good, John. Send him a picture of a shotgun and John will be on his way here. We'll be fucking and John will be spending the night. You know who this shit remind me of, y'all? Y'all remember that fucking, that bitch Jodi Arias. Remember? And she was with that dude, Travis. I love Nancy Grace. Shout out to Nancy Grace with your rude ass, right? That's the first bitch taught me how to be rude and check a motherfucker. 100, right? But I remember watching that case on her shit, but the dude was Mormon. Jodi Arias was like some obsessed ass karmic. She found out that the dude was like set to marry some other Mormon chick or whatever. And she came and killed that motherfucker, but she had emotional problems too. She converted to be a Mormon and she was leaving text message, doing all kind of crazy shit, right? He knew she wasn't emotionally stable, so every time she called his ass, he fucked with her, right? Because he felt bad for the bitch, even though he knew he had his divine feminine, whoever it was, he was like destined to marry. Long story short, she came and stabbed that motherfucker up in the shower, Jodi Arias did, and was doing handstands in the motherfucking police station singing gospel songs, okay? The bitch wasn't rap tight. She wasn't. But she still knew how to manipulate her insanity. You know what I'm saying? They always say crazy people don't know they crazy. That is true. But a fucking genius, which is what this bitch was, and this karmic is somewhat that, you know what I'm saying? Oh no. They can get a motherfucker if they want. So that's why this divine masculine, I feel, but it could be divine feminine, right? There is a main female up here. It could be her. That's why they're having a hard time trying to let this person go, because this person ain't rap tight. Shit. Ain't all the pistons firing in the engine in this motherfucker. But they knew that shit. They knew that shit. Let's see how your divine counterpart actually feels about this person. Page of Wands. Look, immaturity and shit. Like, shit just... I feel like this is real immature and shit. Like, they look them up and down and shit. Like, damn, bitch, how old are you? You said you 29? Damn, bitch. Okay. You act 2. Could be a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, they looking at this motherfucker like, what stunted your growth and shit? Were you drinking Flint, Michigan water, bitch? Or were you one of the, what's that? What generation is that when they started pumping them damn cows with all them motherfucking hormones and shit? Like, is that what's wrong? Like, this person is starting to question this karmic's, like, emotional stability. We already know that, but, like, maturity, too. Like, what's wrong with you, bitch? You know what I mean? Like, what the problem is? What the problem is? Page of Wands. This is how your divine counterpart feels about this karmic. It could be a divine masculine or a feminine. Look, despair and coffin, okay? I am not making the shit the fuck up. No, I would never, right? Page of Wands with the despair and coffin card. So like I said, there's a few groups here. So this group right here I'm picking up on, this is the group that's transitioning into this whole, how the fuck do I get out of this shit, right? With Rebecca and shit, right? Like, how the fuck do I dead this shit, right? Page of Wands. They're coming up with plans to keep it the fuck moving with the Wheel of Fortune. That's how they feel about them. They don't. They want to get out of this shit. But you see this coffin here, so they know that this shit could end bad. It ain't like, this motherfucker, look, this divine masculine or divine feminine wouldn't be in despair and shit if they knew that this karmic was rap tight, right? Because some people can just split up, like, well, we'll be friends, you know, you'll see him, shit. You see him later on, 6 years later, they got their spouse, the other one got their spouse, kids eating spaghetti and coloring on the damn kids' menu at the restaurant, like everything copacetic, G. This ain't this type of relationship. Like, this shit can go real sour as far as, like, I feel like this divine masculine or divine feminine that's dealing with this karmic would not be able to handle any amount of guilt associated with this karmic if this karmic did anything to themselves or just something went totally left. Like, I feel like that's really what it is, y'all. That's keeping them. It could be money too, 6 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles out here, like, but I feel like they not even really getting shit. You know what I mean? Like, they getting like crumbs. You know what I mean? It ain't like the karmic is like a fucking, what's Anderson Cooper's mama? A Vanderbilt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't a Koch brother and shit. Bitch ain't in the dude or whoever. This karmic ain't paying like that. You know what I'm saying? So this person, your twin, is starting to realize like this shit ain't even really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the Six of Pentacles card, it ain't even. You know what I'm saying? So even it's just one extra pentacle on the side too. It's not like it's a gang of pentacles all on one side and no pentacles on the other side. It's just one pentacle. So I mean, is it really worth it? Like, yeah, you got fucking Gouda cheese instead of American. Like, you paid an extra 85 cents. Like, okay. Like, is that why you staying with the bitch, for some extra Gouda? You know what I'm saying? So some Gorgonzola? Okay. One on the Wheel of Fortune. This is how your twin feels about this karmic. Courtship. They ready to move on to who the fuck they want to move on with, right? They ready to dead this shit with whoever this karmic is, right? They just don't know how to do it. But every day is a winding road, right? It's just, well, it doesn't get a little bit closer, right? Sheryl Crow said that, but this motherfucker's like, no, it's not getting a little bit closer. It feels like I'm dying each day, right? I want to go to my booski, to my divine masculine or my divine feminine. I'm ready to get to my motherfucking twin, right? Fuck this karmic shit, right? Fuck them. This person has a heart. And I know y'all are like, fuck him or her, right? If they can't make a decision, right, to leave and do what they need to do, I feel you, G. I do. But I feel like this person literally just has a heart. You know what I'm saying? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Right? This divine masculine, divine feminine is like, stand up, basically. Like, basically, y'all. Even though, don't forget, this karmic is manipulating them. But remember, like, even when it came to Jesus and shit, like, he knew Judas was going to betray him and shit. It didn't change. You know what I'm saying? He still let Judas dip his bread in his salsa cup. I know it wasn't a salsa cup, but I can't remember what it was. Wine or some shit. But he still let Judas do it. It's kind of like the same shit. It's like being divine, you got to be divine, period. You know what I'm saying? It calls for certain situations. So just like how y'all are saying, fuck this karmic, he need to stand up and do this, that, and the other. That's how the fuck I felt about Pam, right? I could have easily said fuck Pam, right? I could have. But shit, I still offered to be Pam's friend. That's the divinity. Like, a motherfucker's still human. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly, I can see where this divine masculine / divine feminine, wherever the fuck is coming from in regards to this karmic. I'm not saying they need to stay. I'm not saying none of that shit, because this karmic is toxic as fuck. But I feel like this twin of yours recognizes that this karmic is toxic as fuck and sees it as an illness, a sickness, not even like, because they don't, once you know that somebody trying to manipulate you, you ain't really being manipulated at that point unless you allow yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? So this twin doesn't feel like they being manipulated. They trying to figure out how the fuck to get out, you know what I'm saying, with all their fingers and toes, with all their clothes intact, not being bleached, cut, you know what I'm saying, kids being taken away, you know, shit like that. That's what they trying to figure out, just so they can get to you, yo. That's all that shit is. They trying to like handle shit, balance shit out on both sides and shit, but they ready to dead this shit. Let's put some stank on it. This is how your twin feels about their karmic. Kurt Cobain. Look, ain't no coincidence this shit is out here with the fucking coffin. Hello, and despair. No doubt this is how Kurt Cobain felt that day when they, you know what I'm saying, he took his life and shit. Like, he felt like this is, I mean, fuck. I feel like it ain't that serious, divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm seriously picking up on divine masculine energy, though. I am. But I'm trying to, like, include everybody, because I know there are some divine feminines out there with karmics, too. So we just gonna include everybody, G. But I'm pretty sure this is how Kurt Cobain felt that day, right? It's getting to that point. That's what I'm saying. When I always tell y'all about, like, when twin flames are in recognition, they know who the other person is. Like, damn, this the motherfucker I kind of want to be with for the rest of my life, right? For the rest of my life and shit. And then you go back to your old life, you know what I'm saying, where it was drama and chaos and manipulation and, you know what I'm saying, greed and shit. It will make you feel like that. It's like being in a dead-end job all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there tight. Why you think motherfuckers come back and shit and just go straight buck wild on their fucking employers and shit? Because they put in all that fucking work to get nothing, right? Pissing in a river. Same shit. You know what I mean? This divine masculine or divine feminine is getting to that point. Not saying they just gonna come in there and bust a nutty. I pray that y'all don't do that, because that's a permanent solution to a temporary situation. So that motherfucker ain't even worth it. Like, at that point, I would say just ghost and leave the Dear John letter with the rose if you getting to the point where you feel like you got to hurt people, G. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person is just, this twin of yours, everybody, is like, in like hell, like in a living hell is what I'm picking up on when they are with this person, right? These are for the ones that are trying to transition out of this whole karmic third party situation. Because like I said, some of them have cut this shit out and they just feel bad about cutting it out because they feel like they led this person on is what I'm picking up on. Like they really did have plans to be with this person, but then they got with their divine counterpart or met them or whatever and the whole shit just flipped, right? Then you got the ones that are like transitioning doing it, which are the ones that I'm picking up on. Right. And then you got the ones that are like thinking about it, like trying to figure out how to do it. I feel like the ones that are trying to figure out how to do it are the ones that are most concerned about this karmic's mental state, mental health. Honestly, let's see how the karmic feels about the twin. How's this karmic feel about the twin? That's why I'm telling you, I keep hearing that Ronald Isley song. That despair. Look at that despair card. He looked like Isley Brothers is playing in the background, right? Let me down. I don't know. For y'all that know, man, Ronald Isley done got you through some shit. You know, like when you listen to Ronald Isley late at night, I don't know where y'all are, right? But just in my culture, right? You put some Ronald Isley on and pop some Hennessy and shit. I drink Jameson, but back then it was Remy Martin and Hennessy. Light up a Newport, probably sitting in one of my homies' Cadillacs and shit, parked somewhere with some Isley Brothers playing and shit. Talking about life's problems and shit. Remembering, you know what I'm saying? Being American ain't that fucking easy. Being a minority ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? Shooting the shit, nostalgic shit. That's what this person is going through. They're like, I'm ready to move on, but how do I do it? This is this divine masculine, divine feminine in regards to this karmic. How this karmic feels about this divine masculine, this divine feminine of yours, 6 of Wands. Like I said, it could be a fire sign. So they looking at them like they everything. Because remember when I asked how the divine masculine or divine feminine felt about the karmic, the Page of Wands came up. Like, you an immature ass motherfucker, right? But how the karmic feels about your twin, you're the best thing ever, right? 6 of Wands. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is like wanting to hold on to this shit. Like, I mean, that's why this person don't want to let them down easy. They don't want to let them down at all. But one with the 6 of Wands. So too many flipped out, but the 5 of Wands flipped out on top, right? So it's bad, but it's still good. This person just doesn't want your twin to leave them. So they willing to take the bad with the good and shit. 10 of Pentacles tried to flip out. Yep, same shit. They're willing to take the bad with the good. Like they just want them. I just want you. It's like that kid that gets a puppy and shit and grab them by the ears and the neck and the tail and don't realize they hurting the puppy and shit. Puppy screaming like, arr, 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 right? What was that cartoon? She's like, I'ma love them and hug them and squeeze them and kiss them. That's this bitch. That's this karmic here, right? The 7 of Pentacles came out with the 5 of Swords in regards to how this karmic feels about this twin of yours, right? They just trying to figure out how to keep them, right? I'll do anything. I'll do anything, right? That's what I keep hearing, like somebody moaning. And this is somebody that like when you try to walk out the door and shit, this motherfucker goes into a fucking like nose running. I'm seeing a bitch with a runny nose. Like her kid, her baby's crying in the background because she crying because she don't want some man to leave. Like I'm literally seeing this shit. Like, y'all, this is like kind of fucked up because I'm like, bitch, your baby's crying. Like, there go the babies in the back of the 5 of Swords. Your babies don't know. You know how, like, you know when you were a kid or you have kids, right? And you know when your kid gets scared, like your kid, it's like your, not to compare a kid to a dog, but like how they say your dog knows when something's wrong. Your kid knows when something's wrong. So let's just say that your divine masculine, your divine feminine is about to leave this karmic, right? The karmic flips the fuck out. This karmic got children, right? I'm picking up on this as a masculine, y'all. I'm not really picking up no divine feminine got no karmic, but possible. So if it is, put this shit where it's supposed to go. But I'm picking up this as a divine masculine who's trying to leave, right? Or who has tried to leave in the past, right? Which is why he got concerned and sadness now. Like, I can't leave. You see how that bitch reacted last time? He trying to leave and this bitch goes totally fucking berserk. Like scaring the kids in the back. They run into their room crying and shit, right? But it's a plan. She ain't even thinking about her kids. You know what I'm saying? This is all a plan. She know them kids all right. They gonna be all right because she all right. You know what I'm saying? She just don't want them to leave, right? This is how she feels about the divine masculine, this karmic. Or divine feminine if she has a karmic. But that's why the magician came up here. Remember I told you she was plan, plot, strategize, and we bomb first, especially with this 5 of Swords. Especially with that, G. But like I told you, your twin knows this shit. But he really feels like the bitch or the dude could really fucking do it this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could really do it this time, though. 5 of Swords. Change. This is how this karmic feels about your twin. Like I said, anytime your twin get ready to leave, dip, or they feel like your twin is getting ready to leave or dip and possibly come to you or just leave them, period, the whole motherfucking attitude switch, right? Everything switch. They turn on the theatrics. Cue the waterworks, right? All that shit. Cue the snow, all that shit. Like, it's about to get real theatrical. It's gonna be a fucking magical fucking place at Disneyland. Like, I just saw a castle with just a bunch of just like shit, just theatrics, yo. It's all I mean, shit, some of these divine masculines, which is what I'm picking up on, G, probably do fall for it, but I'm thinking a small percentage, because this karmic has done it more than once. You know what I'm saying? To where now, because best believe this masculine, right, who is divine masculine, remember, he's being called into his divinity, so he on some other shit. He's seeing shit about the bitch he ain't never seen before. So best believe he don't have no respect for no bitch that's gonna chase him out the door and leave her babies in the background crying. That's why he's sitting here like, how the fuck do I did this shit? Like, do you know what type of bitch I'm fucking with? She ran after me, you know what I'm saying, while her baby's in there screaming and crying for her. Like, and I ain't even they daddy, right? Now, if they the daddy, that's a whole different story, yo. That's a whole different story, okay? Because, I mean, shit, she's still using it to her advantage, but, I mean, they are your kids and shit, so you can't really say shit about that, divine masculine. Like, you know, you can't just walk out like that. You would have to plan. So for the ones who are the father of these children with the karmics, they do have to plan, but the karmic is using those kids against you, right? She's still, like, you know what I mean, neglecting those kids every time you threaten to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe you need a different method of trying to leave so your kids ain't left like that or feeling that type of way, so you don't really give her the opportunity to throw that type of situation in your face. You know what I mean? To allow that situation to manifest, right? That type shit. You do some shit like call your mom over. You know what you do? Call her over and be like, have a big ass barbecue. Like, no, we just gonna throw a family barbecue. Invite your family, invite my family. Make an announcement in front of that shit while her mama and everybody invite the pastor of the church and shit. But like, everybody, I just want to let you know that me and Brenda, we've decided to split up, right? Brenda don't even know you go make this announcement. But every time you done tried to tell Brenda shit, she start flipping out and, you know what I mean, disrupting the household and fucking the kids' mentality up, right? So you got to play with Barbara on our own field. So you throw a big ass barbecue for Barbara and invite the pastor of the church, the choir, invite a gang of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? People Barbara respect, or Brenda, whatever the fuck I called her, right? Invite them motherfuckers over, and that's when you be like, yeah, we decided to separate. See if that bitch act the fool then. See if she start jumping up and down and go threaten to go get your clothes and kill you and do all that shit with the pastor and her mama and the Mississippi Mass Choir sitting in the backyard eating ribs. See if she do it then. She won't. She won't. So this divine masculine that I'm picking up on needs to meet Barbara in like an open public place. You know what I mean? That type shit. Like, he needs to figure something out to where she doesn't take control of the situation when he tries to leave. That's all this shit is. That's why he can't figure out how to do it, because he keeps trying to come at her as like adult to adult, and that ain't the type of motherfucker he or she is fucking with, okay? How this karmic feels about your twin, expectation card with the 6 of Wands. I'm telling you, they think they the best thing since sliced motherfucking bread. You know what I'm saying? They don't want them to leave. Don't leave me, girl, right? It's a black street without you, right? Street lights ain't on without you. You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Right? Basically, like, I mean, this person is very dramatic, this karmic. Whoever this is resonating with, this is like I'm surprised Diana Ross, let's see if she pop out, but this is who I'm feeling, like Diana Ross. Even though Diana Ross don't sing that song, but I'm seeing a bitch with big lashes and like, I don't know, y'all. She just, Elton John, it don't matter. Oh, I can't stand when he comes out. Why, Lord? Why? Why do I always get him? But you know I don't like him. You know what I mean? But this is how she feels about the divine masculine. The reason why I don't like him is because I feel like he just be putting up a front. I just do. It's something about him I don't like. He make me feel all icky inside, right? He does. So I feel like that's what I'm saying. She knows what's up with this. There go the rose-colored glasses again. She sees what she just wants this dude. Like, that's it. Like, it doesn't matter what his beliefs are, his values. She gonna go where it is. Like I always say about Elton John. He gonna stand with whatever charity or whatever. As long as motherfuckers come in to watch him play and sing, he don't give a fuck. He stand for it, right? I feel like that's her. She willing to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like rose-colored glasses. If any bitch that's about to let her babies cry, whether he the daddy of them children and I am the dead pappy of that their child, right? If he is the pappy of that their child, or even if he's not, you still gonna like run after this dude and leave your kids crying and shit because they just all distraught about the situation that's going on. Like, you do have on rose-colored glasses, right? You are seeing life kind of fitting up. Basically, this karmic, it's not easy to get rid of this karmic divine feminine, divine masculine for the people whose divine counterpart is with the karmic. It's not easy for this person to just, I mean, for us it kind of will be, but we are the awakened twins first. You know what I'm saying? Me, I give no fucks. I really don't. Like, if I'm ready to bounce, I will. You know what I'm saying? I'll just take that L, me personally, because there's nothing more than my, like, peace of mind. Like, nothing is worth that. You know what I mean? No amount of money ever. Because I done been in a situation or in a job or a whole bunch of shit that just drive me crazy. Where I was like, fuck it, motherfucker, you win. Like, you ain't about to drive me to crazy. You know what I'm saying? And this divine masculine or divine feminine, your twin, right? They are at that point, right? Where they are, like, literally going fucking crazy with this person. They are. Damn. It's going down in the DM, divine masculine. I really feel like this is you. We all know this is you. I'd say it's like 7 divine feminines, maybe, going through this situation. But this is divine masculine. Divine masculine could be a he or a she. You know I get no fit nuts about that shit, right? All right. So let's see. What's your twins' plan on exiting this situation to come to their twin, to have a reunion with their twin? What is their exit strategy with this karmic? Like, sure. Right? Page of Pentacles and shit. Let me down easy. Right? Trying to figure out how to soften that blow, G. I don't know if you're going to start off with an apology. This is we like to know if we could borrow a cup of sugar, right? Can't sound threatening, right? You don't want to sound threatening or rude or anything like that. Let's see. What's the exit strategy for this twin in order for them to, from this karmic, in order for them to reunite with their twin? Knight of Swords. That's what I'm saying. They got to be firm and shit. Their plan is to be firm but soft. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That's what the Bible says. You got to be as gentle as a dove, but as cunning as a snake. Like, motherfucker, don't mince my words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you, but I'm sure somebody else does. You're beautiful, just not to me, right? It's like shit like that. I'm sure this person is going to word it a lot better than I do because, you know, I have no chill on the words, right? That's why I try not to talk to motherfuckers really when they piss me off, because I can just be the cunning as a snake and no gentle as a dove. But I mean it all in love, because if I address you, that mean I really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Normally I would just walk away. You know what I'm saying? But this is different. Like I told you, this divine masculine or feminine that's dating this karmic has some love for this person. They don't want to just chop them, right? They don't want to just be like Martin's mama, slice it and dice it, right? They don't want to. Because remember, they have been called into their divinity. Motherfucker don't like to chop heads off unless you got to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do believe in chopping heads off, everybody. Yes, I do. Like, if you're just looking for a peaceful ass nun, you've come to the wrong motherfucking convent, right? You made a wrong turn on Give a Fuck Street, right? Because there are no fucks on my block, right? There aren't. You know what I'm saying? But when there are, then I will provide some. But you can't just, you know what I'm saying, be all willy-nilly around motherfuckers and always promote peace and shit, because you ain't always dealing with angels. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you dealing with devils and you trying to promote peace with a fucking devil with some negativity. Fuck of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this divine masculine, he knows, or she, right? We know whoever the fuck is fucking with the karmic knows that they are being manipulated. It does anger them, Knight of Swords, right? But they like shit. You know what I mean? This motherfucker got issues, dude. Issues and tissues and shit. Basically. So that's what I'm saying. They gonna let them know. You know what I'm saying? Let them know I ain't the one. But they just trying to figure out a soft way to do it. Like, give them, like, tranquilize them first and shit or something. Rub they back and be like, you know. And that's what that Six of Pentacles is. That's the let me down easy card. This is the plan. Seven of Wands. So they plan on speaking they shit and dipping, right? And then, like, I feel like this person, your twin, has this shit They will have this shit all figured out by the time they get rid of this person or decide to leave this person. They'll have this shit all figured out with this Seven of Wands to where, that's what I'm saying. This is the barbecue that I'm talking about with the Seven of Wands. They're going to make it to where this karmic can't resist or put on that same show that they normally put on every time they try to dip out. So like I said, this would be the equivalent of, with this Page of Pentacles, this Knight of Swords, and this Seven of Wands, is inviting the pastor, the Mississippi Mass Choir, everybody fucking to the barbecue. You let everybody know that you and Brenda splitting up to where Brenda can't give no fight back with this Seven of Wands. She can't do shit. She don't want to act the fool Knight of Swords in front of the church and her family and her grandmama and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is trying to figure out a way, or will figure out a way, to do this shit to where the karmic can't have no like blowback. You know what I'm saying? Won't be no buckshots and shit. They putting this twin of yours is trying to figure out how to put a silencer on this gun, y'all, basically, if that makes sense. That's what they're trying to figure out right now. One on this Knight of Swords. Let's see what this is that they're gonna say. What is it that they're gonna say, Knight of Swords? Because I feel like they already cut this shit out and they aren't angry and frustrated. Especially, remember, they had the despair card. Like, they ready to be done, G. Imprisonment, okay? This is what they want to say. I feel like I'm fucking locked down with your ass. Like, I'm not doing what I need to do. Because remember, y'all, I'm going to go back to this Chariot, this high honor, and this official person. This divine masculine or feminine, this twin of yours, right? I'm trying to get used to saying this shit, so that's why I have to keep correcting myself. Already knows what it is, what the business is. God done told them they done got the synchronicities and all the shit we be talking about in regards to this twin flame shit. So they ready. This group that I'm talking about, they ready to get a move on and shake their groove thing. Yeah, right? They are. So it's like every day spent with this karmic is like a day in prison. This motherfucker went ready to be paroled, right? Like, hey, like talking to the damn warden. Like, you said I was going to be out 6 days ago. Like, I'm still locked up in this motherfucker. I'm starting to get antsy now. I done gave away my deodorant, my top ramen and shit because I thought I was leaving 6 days ago. Now I'm hungry and funky. I'm ready to go the fuck home, right? That type of shit. So the plan is for this person to let this karmic down easy. You know what I'm saying? The best way that they can, and let them know that they feel trapped, basically. That's why they want to leave. They feel trapped in this situation. Thanks for keeping me company with the little mouse. Like, you did wonders for me. This is that shit where motherfucker leave and they be like, but I'm a way better person because of you, right? Remember when Halle Berry, when Eddie Murphy had got back with Robin, whatever the fuck her name is, Givens, in Boomerang, and he told Halle Berry, he was like, but I'm a way better person because of you. And no, even Angela says I'm a better person because of you. And she slapped the shit out that motherfucker. Because it really is like, don't tell me that you made me a better person so you go be with another bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell to the no. But this is what this twin of yours is trying to find the right words to say. I don't feel like that's the right way. Definitely don't come to me for advice on what to say to a motherfucker, because you see I have no chill, right? Mature woman with the Seven of Wands. Like I said, they're going to make it to where they force this karmic to have to behave in a certain way to where the babies ain't crying. And you know what I mean? It's a bunch of chaos. Seven of Wands. They blocking that ass off. This person is going to figure out this plan here on how to like smooth this whole shit over to where when they do decide to like part ways with this karmic, that they do it in a way to where the karmic can't, like, they just gonna have a camera set up somewhere or some shit and maybe walk out and show the babies crying and shit, and then they gonna post that shit. Like, for all y'all that said I wasn't crazy, just so y'all see, I'm trying to leave peacefully, right? And Tasha will not let me walk out. You see the babies crying, right? This is somebody that films shit while they walking out, right? Look at him, look like he holding the camera phone. Like, bitch, I ain't never laid a hand on this bitch or nothing. Y'all see me, I'm trying to leave. She is pulling on my jeans, everyone. Like, this type shit. Like, this is what this person is thinking about doing. Like, some shit to where other people have to, exposure. They feel like they have to, like, let this person know that they don't want to be with them in front of other people, or like to expose them, or have like full viewing capability while they do it. I don't know if this karmic like will say that this person hits them, or you know what I'm saying, shit just get crazy and they just like, I need to film it. But I keep getting the urge or the need to say somebody wants to film it. I don't know why. I hope you got good intentions and don't put nobody's heartbreak, twin of yours, right, on social media, because that ain't cool. I got my motherfucking nerve, but remember, I come for motherfuckers that come for me, right? Don't come for me unless I send for you, right? I have to reiterate that shit. So I'm like, if you just doing this shit just to humiliate this person, you are not right for that. You know what I'm saying? If you doing this shit to save your ass, as far as like, I'm going to record it and keep it, right? Not upload it, keep it, in case this motherfucker ever want to go to the police and said I did some shit, right? Then I get you. I feel what you saying. Or if you need to prove that the kids are being neglected and shit or some shit, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? This person has to play like that. They can't just tell this karmic that they don't want to fuck with him no more, basically. So let's see what the outcome is for this karmic and your twin partner. I don't know. I'm going to get the word in right, y'all, eventually. For the remaining of March. What's the outcome for these two, for this twin and this karmic for the remainder of the month? Emperor. Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. Somebody stepping into their power. I'm telling you, this person, your twin person watching, right? They're going to eventually stand up in their power. I'm asking what's going to happen for the remainder of the month. I'm not saying they leaving that motherfucker, but it smells like twister weather, okay? Smell like twister weather in there. Could be dealing with an Aries for sure. 9 of Wands. Motherfucker ready to fight. That's what I'm saying. It feels like twister weather to me. Everything's real still. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor still. The 9 of Wands is sitting there still, like, or standing there still and shit. Like they just waiting to make they move. Right now. Knight of Cups. Before they execute. This Knight of Cups ain't even facing this way, right? So literally this person is ready to fight, go to war and shit, right? And then dip the fuck out. Victory, right? With the fucking trophy. I don't know. Put the head in the, remember in Dead Presidents when Bokeem Woodbine would chop the heads off when they went to, was that Vietnam, and put them in his bag? That's what this shit reminds me of with this Knight of Cups. It's like, I'm gonna chop the head off and put it in the bag and shit and keep it moving. This is my trophy. I feel like this person, this twin of yours, right, will be coming. Some of you guys, I feel like this twin is gonna come to you by the end of March and let you know, like, I broke up with this karmic, right? Here's the head, right? Because remember, we kings and queens round cheer, right? Bring me their fucking head on a platter. And I don't mean literally, but shit, you got to say that shit in YouTube world. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, no motherfucker, don't. How are you supposed to be with him if you in prison, bitch? And you an accomplice to murder? How, bitch? How? Of course I don't mean literally, right? But shit, a motherfucker got to put that disclaimer out there. Not a literal head, right? I mean heads as in proof, receipts, right? This person is coming with proof and receipts to prove to you that they are no longer with this karmic, is what I'm saying, okay? Hope everybody got that shit. One on the Emperor. This is the outcome between your twin and their karmic. So the house came out on the Emperor. Let's see what comes out on the 9 of Wands. Distant horizons, poverty, and wealthy man. That's way too many, but I'm going to take them all. Okay, so house came out with the Emperor. House. And then distant horizons, poverty, and the wealthy man came out with the 9 of Wands here. This is the outcome. I feel like some of these, I still feel like it's divine masculine. Empress ain't came out yet. Queen of Swords is out here. Like I said, you could be, I feel like this could be a Libra as well. Either the twin or the karmic. Like I said, shit, everybody out here though, yo. It could be anybody. Fuck, I ain't about to do it. Nope, I'm not. Emperor with the house and shit. The outcome of this shit. The Empress ain't out here, right? I feel like somebody about to take a stand and fucking claim their empire and shit. That's what I feel like. Like a motherfucker about to stand on top of a hill and plant a flag and some shit is what I feel like. Like somebody ready to go to war and go claim what's theirs is what I'm picking up on real strong. That could either mean like they ready to just like leave the karmic and be like, fuck, I'm done with you. I'm about to go get my divine masculine, divine feminine, and we about to go do this thing. Or they could just be like, like I said, making them plans, solidifying shit, or just going off on their own before they even hook up with the divine feminine, divine masculine, if that's what y'all want to do. I just feel like this person is basically making plans to solidify their own life and decide what they want to do, whether they want to reunite with the twin or not. Either way, they want to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? They ready to fight and get the fuck on. This is almost like, I just hear charge, like somebody just blew the ram. You know, they used to blow rams and shit before a war and shit. The ram's horn, not blow the ram. That sounds so disgusting. Ew. No, not bestiality. I gotta fucking clarify again. Please don't go blowing rams. You shouldn't have to blow your own horn. They will blow a ram's horn right before motherfuckers went to battle and shit. I feel like your twin and shit is like, the horn is getting ready to blow, right? They about to run into this shit. And shit, it's going to be some casualties. Poverty is here with this distant horizons and this wealthy man. But I feel like they're going to be victorious. Because remember, the motherfucker comes out with the head, with the Knight of Cups and shit. So I feel like the end of March with some of these twins of yours and their karmics, some of these motherfuckers are really getting out of this relationship. It does not mean that they are going to, you guys are going to reunite. But I feel like you will have a head, you know what I'm saying? You will either see a head, or this motherfucker will bring you ahead. But I feel like you'll know about it, divine feminine or divine masculine, that they broke up or something. You'll get like some type of message and I don't mean like motherfucker gonna call you, but you know, God always leads you to find stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shit that you just need to know. So if you're on a need to know basis and need to know that they separated or broke up, divorced, whatever, you will know that shit, or this person will come and tell you. For the other ones, like I said, the ones that are transitioning, I feel like this gonna go out of March into Aries season, right? Ain't that what they say? I'm trying to get up on these dates and times and figure out how people do that shit, but I think I know. I think I'm getting it. I won't say I know because then y'all start asking me. I think I'm getting it. But I feel like this is going into Aries season, right? Into April and shit. But these motherfuckers, look, the horn is about to blow. It's about to be a war. I smell like twister weather. I'm telling you, y'all. And of course, this is not going to resonate with everybody. Some of these motherfuckers ain't leaving these karmics. I mean, we just know that. I ain't got to say that even in the cards. That's just fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Some of y'all don't even want these motherfuckers no more. Divine masculine or divine feminine. Y'all just curious just to see what the fuck is going fuck on. If they still doing good, if they shit doing bad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's here for different reasons. But everybody gonna eventually get that proof. That's what I feel like. You'll get to know going into April, to the end of April, you'll see some change with this karmic and this divine counterpart. For the groups that resonate with this fucking reading today, you will see some shit, okay? All right, y'all. That's been the twin flame with their karmic reading. I don't even know how that's gonna work, yo. I'm trying to just include everybody, you know? But anyway, like I said, it may or may not have resonated. Still don't give a fuck. Thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Info for private readings will be below the video, okay? I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.